He ruled Jordan for just 13 months, then spent 2 decades in exile, a king erased by his own country while the constitution he wrote lived on. Talal bin Abdullah was born in Mecca in 1909, heir to the Hashemite throne. He trained at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, and was commissioned in the British Army. But he was never meant to rule. His grandfather, Abdullah I, was Jordan's founder and autocrat. Talal was a quiet, formal man, described by British diplomats as stiffly correct and painfully shy. His grandfather excluded him from decisions of state. The crown prince watched from the sidelines for years. Then, in July 1951, a gunman killed Abdullah I at the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. Hours later, Talal was proclaimed king. He had a clear vision to transform Jordan into a genuine constitutional monarchy with an empowered parliament. He wanted to break from his grandfather's autocratic style. As one historian observed, Sandhurst gave Talal the bearing of a British officer, but never prepared him for the knife-edge politics of Jordan. In January 1952, Talal promulgated a new constitution, one that curbed royal power and expanded parliamentary authority. It was, historians agree, his singular achievement, but his mind was unraveling. Diagnosed with schizophrenia, he became unable to govern. Parliament, backed by the military and the tribal establishment, forced him to abdicate in August 1952 after just 13 months on the throne. His son Hussein, then 17 years old, succeeded him as king. Talal was sent to Istanbul, where he lived under medical supervision for 20 years, largely forgotten by the country he had tried to reform. One historian called his reign the briefest and most tragic in Jordanian history, bookended by assassination and schizophrenia. Talal died in July 1972 in Istanbul after 20 years in exile. He was buried quietly in Amman. But the constitution he wrote in those few months of clarity remains the foundation of Jordanian governance to this day, a reformer's legacy that outlasted his reign by decades.